I love her with all my heart. She gives me hugs, and it lets me know that if me and my wife doesn't work out, I could probably get me a cougar. Yeah. I want you to give it up for the very funny Carol O.
Hello, how are you all tonight? Good, everybody having a good time?
Yeah!
Good. I'm not. No, I really am. I'm kidding. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a Jersey Jew, and I grew up in a sea of Italian people, obviously. I have a little bit of Polish, Spanish, and I have a little Russian in me. Oh no, that was last night. What are you laughing at? What are you thinking? Was it? What are you thinking? It could have been a black Russian. I could have had a black Russian in the last night. Now what are you thinking? I was told, because I am nervous tonight. Yeah, this is my first time on. And I was told, if you're nervous, the best thing to do is picture your audience naked. And I'm doing it. And I'm getting pretty excited. You, sir? I'm sorry, not so much. Are you two together?
No. Yes.
Yes. I don't know. Do you know what the Kama Sutra is? Oh, I know you do. I know you. I want to give you a little advice. I would never, ever, ever do number 78 with him again. You know, where I grew up, the guys were all goombas. And the girls, we were all sluts. Now, don't get me wrong, we were proud of our slutage. Our parents, though, had a really rough time. So I would go out and my mother would say, "Where are you going?" "I don't like that place. That's where all the tramps hang out." "Who are you going with?" "I don't like her. She's a tramp." "Is that what you're wearing?" "You look like a tramp." "Mom, I am a tramp." You know, you couldn't please her. You couldn't please her, so finally I met a nice Jewish boy, and I said, "Oh, she's going to be so happy, you know, bring him home." She's not happy. I don't know, it may have had something to do with the fact that he was 14 and I went to prison.
Yeah.
I got a coupon in the mail for $10 off dinner at Red Lobster for my spouse and myself. And after dinner, the waitress wouldn't accept the coupon. I know, right? So I looked at the coupon. I didn't see where there was a problem, that my husband was in an urn. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm serious. I'm kidding. Actually, you know, we were married for 31 years, and the quality just went out of the marriage, so I had him euthanized. Oh, I'm just kidding. No, I am kidding. He's in Kansas. He lives in Kansas. And my friends, they couldn't wait to fix me up. So first they fixed me up with a psychiatrist, and obviously, you know, that got crazy. Then they fixed me up with an audiologist. And the irony behind that is, truly, this is true, I'm deaf in my left ear. That's funny to you? Wow. Mean streak. I am, see? No response. So, this guy sits down next to me on my left side, and he's whispering what are obviously sweet nothings in my ear. And I said, "I don't understand what you're saying." And he said, "Well, that has nothing to do with the fact that you're deaf. You're just stupid." Right? So I showed him some sign language I learned growing up in New Jersey. My girlfriend said, "I have the perfect guy for you." I said, "Let me try one more time. I'll let them fix me up." You'll love this guy. You have so much in common. It's just unbelievable. He plays golf. And I don't know if you're going to be uncomfortable with this, but he's a gynecologist. It's not a problem. So I go to meet him at the restaurant, and I wasn't uncomfortable with the fact that he was a gynecologist. I was uncomfortable with the fact that he was my gynecologist. Nobody should know you that well on the first date, you know? And he is complaining about his day, I had the worst day, and I couldn't understand. I didn't know if he was talking about work. I didn't know if he was talking about golf. He just kept complaining about how much trouble he had on the 8th hole of the day. So I decided I'll go online, see if I can find somebody. And this guy writes to me and he says, "What's your idea of a romantic first date?" And I said, "Oh, you know, sitting by the water, glass of wine, pleasant conversation, nice music." And I write back and I said, "What's your idea of a romantic first date?" And he writes back in all capital letters, "Taking you for a walk alone in the forest." Oh. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I'm going. But I'm bringing breadcrumbs. You know, I'll tell you, it's probably my fault because I told the guy my name was Gretel. It's my own damn fault. I will tell you this. I am looking to date again, and of course the older I get, the shorter my list of requirements. But I do have 4 requirements. The first one, his income has to be at least as high as my cholesterol. No children. Dead parents. And at my age, that's not usually an issue. And the only other requirement I have is that he's terminally ill. My luck, you know what'll happen, I'll marry the guy, they'll find a cure, right? I hate when that happens. I am going to spend my last minute up here telling you what I do, my career. I'm going to tell you about my career. I'm 63 years old. I've had the same job for 40 years. Thank you very much. I'm a stripper. What are you laughing at? The first 20 years were unbelievable. First 20 years, the phone is ringing off the hook. I'm leaping out of cakes at bachelor parties, you know, swinging my 38 Cs. The last 20 years, not so much. The last 20 years, most of the phone calls I get are from retirement communities, asking me to carefully step out of prune Danish while I'm swinging my 38 longs. My name is Carol O. Thank you so much.